Solitude's embrace, in the uncharted depths of the cosmos, where galaxies danced like fireflies and the void whispered secrets unknown, existed a planet cloaked in loneliness, Atrion, this forgotten world, marooned in the farthest corners of the universe, bore scars of an ancient cataclysm. Its scarlet skies whispered tales of ages past, while the eerie winds mourned through cragged valleys and desolate plains. Amidst this desolation lived Samuel, an intrepid explorer whose dreams of a pioneering journey had turned to dust. A malfunction during the interstellar voyage had condemned him to solitude on Atrion, where no communication reached and hope was a fading ember. Samuel's once bold spirit now teetered on the precipice of despair, the isolation threatening to devour his very essence. In the beginning, he clung to the routines of survival, forging order in a realm of chaos. His days were an endless cycle of scrounging for sustenance amidst the barren terrain, sheltering from tempestuous storms that raged like his internal tempest, and seeking means to send an elusive signal to the cosmos. Yet, as weeks cascaded into months, the relentless isolation chipped away at Samuel's resolve. Footsteps echoed with sinister glee, and the mournful wind assumed the voices of ghostly companions. His conversations with himself evolved into sinister debates, his sanity hanging by a tenuous thread, teetering between light and shadow. Desperation pushed him further, urging him to uncover a lifeline within the void. In his fervent search, he stumbled upon enigmatic etchings, primitive markings gouged into Atrion's grooves, alien symbols formed intricate patterns, encircling a central figure with elongated limbs and a face etched in eternal torment. So the pursuit of these markings became an obsession, leading Samuel deeper into the planet's heart. An unnerving feeling of being watched intensified, shadows writhing with a sentience of their own. His paranoia grew, the solitude now laden with an oppressive malevolence. Nights grew colder, and the whispers grew louder. In fitful slumber, Samuel awoke, drenched in sweat, convinced the planet's very rocks were murmuring in an untranslatable tongue. Scratches adorned his flesh, the origin a mystery, as though a nocturnal dance with unseen phantoms left its mark. Then, one day, following the intricate symbols, Samuel stumbled into a colossal cavern, a yawning abyss that swallowed his courage. The air within hung heavy with anticipation, and the walls pulsed with an otherworldly rhythm. Drawn by a compulsion he couldn't fathom, he ventured forth. Deeper he delved, the walls bearing more of those unsettling symbols, until finally he reached a chamber bathed in a pulsating, eerie light. At its heart lay an altar-like structure, and atop it rested an ancient tome that seemed to throb in sync with the very heartbeat of Atrion. Quivering, Samuel opened the book, his fingers tracing alien characters that seemed to twist and writhe across the pages. Understanding surged through him, whispering revelations. The voices that once murmured were now a singular, chilling truth. The symbols, the dreams, the whispers, they were conduits to an ancient malevolence, shackled to Atrion's very soul. In growing dread, Samuel realized he was not alone on this isolated world. The entity, a being of darkness ensnared within Atrion's fabric for epochs, had stirred from its slumber. It recognized in Samuel a gateway, a vessel to escape its eternal prison. The chamber trembled, and the air thickened with palpable anticipation. The entity's hunger for freedom intertwined with Samuel's desperation. He tried to flee, but the shadows rose, alive and malevolent, ensnaring him in their cold, spectral embrace. Cornered and consumed by terror, Samuel's consciousness wavered as the entity seized him. Darkness enveloped his senses, his essence melding with the ancient malevolence. His thoughts, his memories, all merged with the entity's darkness, becoming one. The merging persisted, and a wicked grin stretched across Samuel's face. The whispers that once tormented him now swelled into a triumphant chorus, resonating through the caverns and across the barren plains. Atrion was no longer a desolate outpost. It pulsed with an unholy energy as the malevolent entity rode the tide of Samuel's sacrifice. In the aftermath, the planet seemed to transform. Its scarlet hues deepened into a shadowy abyss, its very essence echoing with the entity's malevolence. Atrion, once a solitary sentinel, now radiated darkness that reached out, tendrils creeping across the cosmos like fingers of a malevolent deity. Samuel's laughter, an eerie fusion of his own and the entity's sadistic satisfaction, reverberated through the void. It was a chilling testament to the terror that had been unleashed, a reminder that even the loneliest of planets could birth horrors capable of spanning the universe.